Okay. Good to go. I think I did everything. Hello, hi. If you're here from a VOD, hope you're doing well. Oh, shoot. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. 1 sec. I forgot to do one very important thing. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-huh. I'm so sorry. Hold up. Okay. I gotta get my YouTube chat. Hi. How are you? How are you? Thank you for dropping in. I can't see what you're saying quite yet. I don't even know. I might be speaking to the void. I'm not sure. Hi, Vaya Bunny. Oh, I can see you on my OBS. There we go. Sweet. Alright. Go live, and then get my chat. Hey, Sin. Oh my god. Okay. It just loaded in now. Okay. Vin Bunny, Goblin, Anto, Queen, Aqua, Gek, Lilacs. Hello. Hi. Thanks for dropping in. Nice to see you all here. Hope you're doing well. Aura.
Hi, how are you?
Phoebe, Sin. Hi. Hope you're doing well. Hello. Hi. What's poppin'? Well, you know, just put in 9 hours of work, and I hit a point where my video is now 6 minutes long. So I'm doing the next meme video is the one I'm doing right now. And I want to take a break, so I thought, hey, this is a perfect opportunity to come and say hi on stream. So instead of taking a proper break, I want to take a break I'll actually enjoy, because I don't like not doing stuff. Yeah, here, I'll put one in too. With extra, Yeah. No, that's basically it. I've just been working all day on the meme videos. And yeah, so I want to take a break, and here I am, because this is the best way to take a break for me. Yuko, you helped me so much. Thank you. I'm glad I did. I arrive. Hi. Thank you all for dropping in. I hope you're all doing well today. So yeah, my next meme video should be up on Saturday, and then I'll probably do another experimental video shortly after that next meme video. More meme videos. Yes, I'm trying to make this one the longest meme video. It's likely gonna teeter off at about 8 minutes, which isn't it isn't the longest, I don't think. I think the longest I've had done is like 8 minutes, so I want to hit 10 minutes, but it's very difficult. Like, even to get 4 hours of meme video for me takes a lot of time. Like, it's, I don't know, just because the editing and stuff and the way that I like doing it is like very difficult. But you'd think meme videos would be the easiest, but it takes so much effort. But yeah, the next one's going to be an experimental video, to say the least, which I'm excited for. I can't really hear like the music at all. Hold up here. Where's my... I guess there's some Minecraft music. Okay. Get back to that original Minecraft song. Yeah, Minecraft music. Okay, sick. Hey, Quee. I should be doing research for my large project score right now, but I'm not. I hate myself in the future. There you go. I'm glad I did Uwu. Science experiments seems fun. Yeah, I do enjoy doing experimental videos, and I'm still small enough where I can do that and get away with it, so I will be... The next one, I think I have my heart set on what I want to do, and I'll see if I get the confidence to do it or not. I love the editing when you were stuck in the chimney. That was so good. Yeah, I actually... Funny enough, so I got through this meme video. I got like 4 minutes in. No, I only got like 2 minutes in. And I realized, I was like, it's missing something, and it's because I didn't do the side bit, so I end up redoing the entire thing. So it's taken so much effort to do this video. But yeah, I feel like the side bits are just a lot of fun. It's a way that I cope with making meme videos, because I enjoy making meme videos to a degree, but when I'm able to like induce my creativity with those side bits, that's where I really enjoy it. Hey Juno dude, nice to see you back. You come here often? Yeah, quite often indeed. And thanks for the follow, by the way. Nice to have you here. Hey, Yuko. You may not remember, but I asked you in a previous stream if I could make a character based off you, and I finally introduced it into my story. Hell yeah. I do remember that, actually. Wallace, thank you so much for becoming a member. That does help a lot, especially my current situation. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Thank you. I'm pixelated. Wait, is it my, am I pixelated for anybody else as well? Do I have, like, bad internet, or... Yes, arigato, kancha. Arigato, kancha. I need to remind myself to practice, like, Japanese, for real. I've been so lazy with that shit. Yeah, the chimney was a funny moment for sure. This next video does have that same element to it. It's actually introduced right away. And yeah, it's pretty good. Signalis stream? Oh, is it really bad right now? No? Okay, just the one person, okay. Signalis too. I did play Signalis. I beat that one. It's very good. You were cutting out a minute ago, but you look fine. Okay, I guess, I don't know, my internet's been so bad lately. No pixelation for you? Okay. This video, I'm actually getting mad, like this YouTube video. It kind of sucks one sec here. Let me get some, like, different, like, at least a different video in general, because this one is just not doing it. Let's do 1 hour of Genshin Impact music. How about that? This, anything that, like, actually has fucking, you know, actual music playing, please. Jesus. I don't know, that Minecraft video had, like, silence, like, a minute in between each song, and I want music. Yeah, Signalis was really good. That was a very good game. Heavily enjoyed that one. Opinion on Goofy Little Guys? Great. Yeah, opinion on Goofy Little Guys are great. Zara, thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, Yuko, first of all, hi. Second, what do you do to learn Japanese? And finally, what can I do to feel more feminine? Oh my god, hi. Okay, so first of all, hi. Second of all, to learn Japanese, you want to learn hiragana and katakana first, and then you should work on your kanji while learning sentence structure, and then try to apply it into, like, speaking with people online, etc. I want to do it, honestly, so I can stream and meet Japanese people. I've had some people from Japan come to my streams, and I want to be able to, like, speak to them in their dialect, and maybe try, like, a full Japanese stream one day. That would be just, you know, it'd be so cool, right? It'd be so cool. Yeah, Genshin. Nah, it's not gonna be Genshin memes. No, just Genshin background music. The only memes I do is LGBTQ related, because it's like the brand of the channel, right? I don't want to veer too far off that. Other like LGBTQ memes I will do eventually. Like, I'll probably do like a femboy and trans memes sometime soon. At the moment, it's still just trans memes. The next one is, but I'm sure the next one after that I'll probably diversify a bit. Do you play Genshin? No, I don't play either of those. I suck at English. I could never learn another language. I mean, I feel that for sure. I'm not bad at English, but learning another language is very difficult. It's very rewarding, though. Like, it is very fun. Honestly, learning Japanese was something that I really appreciated doing for the time that I was doing it. But I think it was like a year ago. Yeah, it was about a year ago where I was consistent with it, and I was practicing Japanese every single day. But then my TikTok platform started to grow, and I had the decision of really focusing on TikTok or continuing to learn Japanese and doing what else I was doing. So the decision I made was obvious. I started working on TikTok really hard. English is crazy enough when you get into it. Yeah, English is pretty crazy for sure. I hear English is very difficult for other countries to learn because of how, like, jank it is. Just, like, jank is a really, really good word for the English language. Hey, Tristan. Yeah, cool, you go stream. Hell yeah. Play Die from Signalis as music sometime. I mean, really fixated on Signalis, huh? I mean, I've never really thought about playing the music from the game in a stream before, but I could consider it. English is hard with all the rules, crazy pronunciation, syntax, etc. Exactly. Psionic, hello. Hey, how can you not play Genshin with all that plot? I mean, look, I've played Genshin quite a bit, but it's like, I don't know, like, Genshin's fun, but it's not for me. It's a great game. Like, do not think that not playing the game makes me think I don't like it. Like, I think the game's amazing, but it's just not for me. Hey, Raven. Yeah, the alphabet's very easy comparatively, for sure. I can tell, Hua. I see that. I love the name, by the way. Hua. Fu Hua. But background over there, we got Fu Hua for real. English doesn't English correctly? Yeah, for real. What games do you play? I mean, I used to play World of Warcraft quite a bit. At the moment, I don't really play too much games. A lot of my free time is spent making content or streaming. So if I do play a game, it's usually something for the stream. I very rarely have a game that I like to play, let alone, like, when I'm not streaming, I basically am never playing games, honestly. I'm either making content, like I said, or, yeah, that's basically it. English is 3 languages in a trench coat pretending to be a separate language. That's true, yeah. Hey, Soda Count, yeah. Hi. Hey, Go, do you remember when I asked you to just say just Monica for me in a previous stream because I would like you... Because I'd like you to know that I watch that clip multiple times a day, and it always makes me smile. Okay, that's cool. I'm glad that you like it. How high can your voice go? I mean, relatively high. Yeah, relatively high. Not much higher than this, though. Let's see. I'll do Ezekiel's voice. Don't mind, my weird sentences. I have, like, specific sentences I'll say to bounce around my vocal range, which, by the way, if you do plan on, like, practicing a feminine voice, I highly recommend doing that. Just having, like, a phrase that you use all the time to use as kind of like a stepping stone to go into that, like, voice range. So I'll do Ezekiel's. Seriously, dude, alright. It's the alpha male to cry about it. This would be like the highest I can go while still sounding like natural and being comfortable. So you don't play Star Rail anymore? No, I don't. I played it like until the end of the first arc and then I got bored of it. Do I need to learn more English because I have difficulty to understand what I said? Okay. Hey, Cardboard. You learned Swedish. Nice. And Kami's from YouTube. Nice. Hi. Luna, that is very random, and I do not agree. You're about to run your first campaign as a DM? Nice. DMing is very fun. Like, playing D&D is probably one of the most liberating things, I swear to God. It's so fun. Very much enjoy that shit. I kind of miss it, but... Yeah, actually, there we go. That's like one thing that I do. I don't necessarily play video games, but there was a lot of D&D that I played for quite some time. My music's very loud. I'm sorry about that. I'll turn that down. Yeah, You've got a great DJ? Thank you. I'm learning, Polish for my GF. Nice, okay. You haven't played D&D? It's like my favorite type of game to play. Like, music guy? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Like, my background music? Like, you gotta be more specific. Or my videos? It's wonderful. The chaos that can happen is just something else. It's amazing, right? I love the freedom of it, and I love the creative expression in it. Whether or not you're like a player character or a DM, it's a very good time. The main reason why I like D&D is because as a DM, it had a massive scope for a creative outlet. Just play it with the chatters, D&D? No, I would never do that. Sushi, I'm short. Hi. Fair enough. Hey, Scarth. You want to learn German? German's a pretty cool language. Turquoise, hi. Do you play Shapeshifter in D&D? No, I usually play Human Paladin. It's like literally the one thing I go to every single time. I am the epitome of a basic white bitch. Human Paladin. I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure at one point some time ago I heard that was like the meme for women playing D&D. It's like a Human Paladin. Hey B, nice to see you. I usually just lurk, but hello there. Hi, Beowulf. And yeah, either way, I'm always happy to have people to talk to for sure. Bard all the way. Not only have I never played Bard, I've never had anybody in a campaign play as a Bard. I was playing an art game and I was drawing the trans flag and someone vandalized it and said trans people. I mean, people will be shitty. I don't have to tell you about that, but that sucks. Almost limitless potential. Just gotta find a group online or locally. I'm sure there are groups all over. Yeah, that's the thing is like with D&D, there's a site called Roll20 that'll help you a lot. Bards are so good. I mean, I hear bards are good, but yeah, I've never had someone play a bard or I've never played a bard. So I've never seen their actual potential. Druid supremacy. I actually banned druids in my Terandriel world, which is the one that I played the most. And Turquoise, no, I don't. I thought it was your creative outlet. Wait, like for like D&D? What are you talking about? I'm allowed to play as the same class, like the class that I like, and it still be a creative outlet. There's no reason why it's not a creative outlet by playing the same class. Hey Mirabel. If you've ever played D&D, you would understand exactly why that's the case. You've never played D&D, so like, oh you never have. None of this makes sense. That's fair. It's a fun game. It's great. Bard are fun, basically. Cool. Yeah, wizards are good. Controversial bards are mid. Okay. Hey Mirabel. Hey RBO. Nice to see you. Did you play as a female character in D&D before you realized you were trans? No, actually, the reason why I started playing D&D was mid-transition. I was dating this dude, and he was obsessed with D&D. Like, that was his thing, right? And we played a lot of RP on World of Warcraft. So he saw how good I was at that and thought I'd be a good DM. And he wrote me in, and I got addicted, and then, yeah. So I found it out because I was dating a guy while I was transitioning. Druid Barbarian is fun time. Oh, mixed classing? Yeah, min-maxing is crazy. I play a girl every time in D&D. Oh, me too, 100%. I would never play, like, a dude in D&D. It's not about being mid, it's about being the funny. I mean, the bard stereotypes are pretty good. Thank you, Mr. Way. Did you play as yeah, I played female characters every single time. My university says trans allowed in the bathrooms. That's cool. How was your day? I love your avatar. Thank you. Bear Totem Barbarian was like one thing that one person usually played in my D&D campaigns, and it's a good class. I think Bear Totem's like a really good tank. You ate guitar? What are you talking about? Damn, that is like the dream? What is? Sorry. I always played as a low-level male character, but a high-level female character. I don't know why. Okay, weird. But that's optional? It is, yeah. Will there be new videos about voice training? I mean, possibly. Yeah, potentially. It's been like almost a year since I made the videos about voice training, right? So, like, it's getting to that point where I could probably redo them with better editing and better delivery on the subject matter. When I originally made them, they were supposed to be conclusive. Like, I didn't make them with the intent to have a series on voice training. But now that my YouTube channel is starting to grow, and I see a desire for more voice training content, I might redo them and then expand upon them slightly. But it is something that I haven't decided 100% yet. That would be like a few months down the road. It's so crazy that every time I start playing Skyrim, your stream pops into my recommended. That's crazy. Skyrim is a trans allegory. So I'm trying to figure out the difference between trans femme, femboy, gender fluid, bigender. So basically, trans femme is someone that is identifying as female, regardless of what they wear. Just someone that identifies as female, who was assigned male at birth. Femboy is an individual that presents as female, but identifies as male. Gender fluid is someone that just doesn't really commit to any gender binary because they feel... they just embrace what they feel in the moment, basically. And then bigender, I think, is like someone that... Now, bigender, I'm not 100% sure on, but I'm pretty sure it's gender fluid with a specific gender lean. Like, someone that, like, kind of, like, alternates between identifying as male or female, but leans more to one side. That's my understanding, at least. Skyrim better be a trans ally. It's my favorite game. I don't doubt it is. Like, Bethesda's, like, a shitty game company, sure. But I think one thing it's always been good at is being, like, relatively progressive. You can move your larynx by will? That's good, for sure. Yeah, that's, like, basically the hardest part. Once you get that down, everything else is, like, it is difficult, but it's a lot easier. Because the larynx thing, it's, like, it's a whole, like, oh god, I'm so phlegmy. The problem with the larynx is it's a matter of strengthening muscles and comprehending specific technicalities. How's your day? I'm watching you while dyeing my hair. Hi. And I'm doing well, thank you. What color are you going? Did you miss anything? No. We just talked about D&D, and that's about it right now. One sec, I'll be right back. I'm gonna, like, go cough 1 sec here. Just a little bit more. Oh my god, wow, finally, I made it through. Your front door and your window were locked, which is really weird because you know I wanted to give you memes today. But anyway, now that I'm here, here they are. Yeah, I play Fallout New Vegas. How could you tell? For the exact same reason why you're the most powerful GGZ character, because you're trans and that's clearly giving you superpowers. It's those exact same rules that make you a master at engineering and coding. I don't know why I don't make the rules up. Yes, now I can finally be promoted to higher rank. Good lord. Yeah, sorry about that. I was having some seriously bad phlegm issues. It was nasty. Not comfortable. I hate talking with phlegm, bro. It just sounds so gross, you know? You like the tip to talk without the diaphragm? Yeah, that's pretty good. You're going purple. Well, oh, for your hair? Nice, 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 nice. I learned to click my mouse 40 times in a second, but I don't know how to move my neck muscles. What the hell? God damn. Mandy, hi. Thanks for following us over here. Could be from the chimney? Probably, yeah. Go let soot in my throat, you know? It is what it is. This is how it goes. Hayako, today's my second day on estrogen. Congratulations, for sure. But yeah, like otherwise, I mean, making another trans femme voice lesson is something that I'm not gonna just like say I'll never do. I probably will do it, and if I do it, like I said, I'll revamp the entire thing starting from episode 1 through to 3, getting all that information out again, but this time with like better editing and better delivery. Not that the delivery is bad, but just like more visual representation. And then I'll probably do like 1 or 2 videos that are additive with like really good recommendations, tips I found online, and then a little bit of the theory. And I think what I'll do is like I'll aim for like 5 videos, a 5 video package that will be all inclusive, everything that you could ever need to know, and basically probably include some resources as well within those, because I have found communities where you can find free voice lessons and talk to people about voice training and talk to other people that are voice training to get, you know, proper feedback and stuff, right? Yo, Thelmas, thanks for the subscription at 2-2. Thank you so much. Second month, too. Thank you very much. The support helps a lot, just so you know. Thank you. Just trying to figure out what I am. I don't have body dysmorphia, so I don't think I'm trans in that sense. It feels more like being in a caste-based society where I can't be who I am. Yeah, no, I 100% get that, yeah. Yeah, it's a very narrow scope mindset when people think that because someone is assigned male at birth, they should like the color blue. And if someone's assigned female at birth, they should like the color pink. Like, that's the most boiled down version of it. But it's like, it's such a disingenuous way to live for people to commit to those roles if they don't feel right in them. And that's like what gender diversity is all about, is not allowing oneself to be confined to other people's expectations. So like, if you don't have body dysmorphia and you're not feeling comfortable with male expression, then that's natural. That's being human, because you don't have to fit into the confines of what society says you should be because of the way you were born. It's such a stupid way to think. And the fact that it's so widespread in Western culture is just annoying. When I was cracking, fair. It's nice to have people who can give other transgender people like me. Yeah, for sure. Hi, Kyuko. I'm currently watching this at 10 p.m. EST since everyone is asleep. I wonder how my parents would react if they found out their son is transgender. Thanks for being my mental support, Hannah. Well, Hannah, I hope that you're well, and I wish you the best with all that. I hope your parents come around for sure one day. I love how you're not afraid to get political as a VTuber. LGBTQ rights shouldn't be political, but do be how it is nowadays. Yeah, you know, honestly, when I first started streaming, I had no intentions of being political. Like, I actually avoided it. And as I continued to grow, it was like, I didn't approach political elements of streaming or the online hemisphere. They kind of approached me. So like, it's an unavoidable thing as a trans individual that is also a streamer to a degree. I mean, I could avoid it, but at the same time, I feel like the level of hate that our community gets deserves some whiplash, you know? Like I feel like being political is not a bad thing anymore. I used to look at it very negatively, and I probably won't get extremely political. Like I'll never be 100% a political channel, but it is unavoidable because of people being how they are against our community. Honestly, if people weren't so hateful out there, I likely wouldn't be as political as I am today. To be honest, I didn't think I had dysmorphia before cracking, and then my therapist pointed all the things that could be linked to. That makes sense. That's fair. That's fair. New to streams, but decided to check this out. Nice to have you here, for sure. Lilacs, that's awesome. I like those. Hi, do you think gender is only relevant when concepts of masculine and femininity exists? Like, if in the future there's no more consequences to being a specific gender, will everybody just be non-binary? I think that, so I think gender expression is a societal foundation. It is something that is constructed by society. When you think about, if you watch my history video, there have been societies that have had gender expression in a much more fluid way. But because of religion, it's so hard baked into the Western culture to be expected to be one way if you're born one way and another way if you're born another way. So like, I feel like to answer that very very theoretical question, if in the future there could be no one gender expression for each gender assignment at birth, I think, yeah, there's a possibility of it, and that's the ideal future in my opinion. I'm doing my transition because, like, I feel like the people getting so caught up on what other people wear is in itself petty and just kind of sad. Haim, thanks for the $10. Thank you so much. I want to say thank you for the videos. They've been helping me a lot with my transition, especially when I needed a laugh or advice. Well, I definitely appreciate the support in return. It does help a lot, and I'm glad that they help you out for sure. It was nice to have a sister who loves me and accepts me. I was so relieved to have her. No? Yeah, for sure. Even just having one person support you can make a world of difference, especially with how, you know, like, maybe some people wouldn't need that support, but with how things are, I think having someone there for you is important. Yeah, thank you again, by the way, for that $10. This body, by God, so you shouldn't do anything about it. Such a hurtful mindset. It really is, yeah, Dynamic. I 100% agree with you. Yeah, support makes a massive difference, for sure. Poke, I did not know that, but now I do. And I'll never forget it. That is so weird. Hey, Catboy, thank you. I appreciate that. She is deserving of the mommy title? I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna lean into that. I feel like that might be a little bit inappropriate, but I can't stop you from calling me whatever you want to call me, I guess. I didn't know banjos tasted good. Okay, fair. That's weird. Very, very true. Have a nice stream. Yeah, banjos have a bit of a twangy flanger. Oh my god. Oh no. What is Twitch doing right now? What are you talking about? Eating instruments and shit? Twitch, why are you like this? Like a hard-boiled egg, many pieces. Hey Loaf, nice to see you. Bunder, you go in chat. Sorry I'm late. I was doing D&D stuff. Hi! Nice to have you here, and no problem at all, no problem. Hope the D&D stuff is going well, for sure. Good morning from Germany. Hi, Germany. Hope you're doing well over there. Hope you're doing well. You're not like this? Vorpsil's the only mentally sane person over there, I guess. Ego, thank you for leading me down the path of degeneracy. Yeah. No problem, no problem, no problem. I do what I can. Don't worry about it. I do what I can. I do what I can. Good night. I gotta deliver Amazon packages tomorrow. Yeah, I wish you the best with that for sure. Go YouTube chat. Keep it mentally sane. Let's go. This is officially your problem. Help me stop eating instrument. Nah, I'm just gonna like stop like feeding into the random shit you're saying. God. Weirdly, everyone thinks I'm trans, but I ain't. I mean, like apparently YouTube thinks you're trans if you're my chat feed too. I mean, you don't have to be trans to be someone that's like non-gender conforming or just chill. So yeah, I'm not gonna pretend that you are if you're saying you're not. Did you see the Starlight Pride guy who slipped up and said we're a totally peaceful? Yeah, I saw that. I fucking saw that, bro. A totally peaceful racist group. It's like, bro, oh my god, I loved that. It was so good seeing. Like, obviously, I don't like the fact that they're fucking racist. That's obviously they're just pieces of shit. But someone having a slip and just coming out and saying it is so good. So fucking good. You have these, like, extremist right groups that try to have their cake and eat it too. Like, they try to, like, posture as some moral high ground, you know, godlike figures, while being just genuine, actual pieces of shit towards any minority group. It's so ridiculous, bro. Devi, thanks for the following us over here. Hi, Yuko, just popping in before bed. Hope you've had a good day. You too, Console Queen. Desperately want to be a girl since kindergarten is the most cis thing ever. Yeah, I feel that for sure. I cried myself to sleep a lot as a kid because of my gender, and that was a very cis thing for me to do. The insanity doesn't stop as you... That's true. Do you know the temporal time directive, the prime directive I spoke of yesterday, I think, is the egg prime directive, which is basically don't break it for them? Yeah, I try not to break it. I let people just do what they're doing. I can't believe I thought I was a femboy when I just straight up wanted people to think I was a girl. Yeah, 100% I get that. 100%. I mean, like, one of the most empowering things is, like, someone being like, oh, hi, like, how you doing, girl? It's like, I'm actually a boy. That does feel kind of good, but I mean, I kind of, honestly, like, for myself, I was kind of, like, identified as, like, a femboy, but was transgender at the same time for the longest time, and still kind of, like, I've decided I'm gender fluid because it's a much more simple thing to stick with, but yeah. And around puberty, for me, that's fair, yeah. For me, it was before puberty. Honestly, like, as a kid, puberty was the scariest thing because I knew what was going to happen and the changes that came with it. And I was always very much wanting to be a female, so... Yeah. When you discover yourself truly is absolutely amazing, 100% agree. Would never go back to myself from being trans femme. Yeah, 100% agree for sure, Vorpsil. Good for you, by the way. Yeah. It's liberating, right? Like, finally, like, accepting the fact that you shouldn't keep people around that would disagree with who you truly are. As, like, by hearing that on, like, a piece of paper, one might say it's a little bit of a snowflakey thing to say. But at the same time, it's just, like, for mental health reasons, and realistically speaking, it's the right thing to do. Like, having people around that don't agree with who you truly are is the worst thing for your mental health. And one day, either you just won't be their friends anymore, or they'll find out and hate you anyway. So it's like, losing those people and finally just, like, presenting yourself in conversational circles as who you are is one of the most liberating things. I started transitioning in my 20s, so, like, for me, it was something that was, like, it was completely different, man. It was completely different. I was 17 when I figured I was trans femme. That's fair. If I had known what HRT was when I was a kid, I would have probably went for that, but... Yuko, what's your advice to chat as to how to be sane? I don't know. Stop talking about eating instruments, I guess. I don't know. Give into the eating of instruments. It's not a trend. It's not a trend. It's not. Stop trying to make it a trend. Just stop, RBO. Just stop. I know some people complain about people using pronouns and then use specific pronouns themselves. What if I don't have any preferred pronouns to refer to myself as more than one gender? I mean, like, they, them is always a very nice, neutral pronoun, right? But ultimately, I can't tell you what's right for you. I was blinded by bigotry my whole life. I didn't realize I was trans until I was 15. Oh, yeah, that's the thing too, right? Is there's so much, like, vile hate in the world that if someone is trans, they might actually legitimately be brainwashed to be hateful, and they'll only really find that out in, like, later on in their life. Because, like, when the right wing is getting mad about, you know, people being themselves and calling that brainwashing, they're just getting upset because people are breaking out of the actual brainwashing that religion has done to, like, an entire nation. Which, by the way, if you're religious, I don't have anything against religion itself. I have a lot against the malpractice against minorities that people use religion for. And that's a people thing, not a religion thing. Being OF manager gives me euphoria. because everyone says nice things to me. That's it. Have a nice one, Nico. Well, AL, thank you very much for the generosity and support. That does help a lot. So thank you for that. In a super Christian household, I end up hating myself. I thought that eye of God was always on me. Yeah, for sure. Like, let's be real, right? Many nations, in fact, yeah. Let's be real. If there is a God, I'm not saying there is, I'm not saying there isn't. If there is a God, I guarantee you that they wouldn't be upset about someone just presenting themselves as they were born. Like, people can't say that you were born one way and you should be that way because that's the way God intended you to be, and that same God give you the want to be trans. Like, that, it doesn't work that way unless you're a very hypocritical and closed-minded person that, yeah, anyway. Holy shit, what is this stream? Talking about all the topics out here, Jesus Christ. Shadow the Hedgehog trans await all the shadow of Hedgehog's gender? What? Okay. I know, right? It's like, oh my god, it was so obvious the whole time. Yeah. What's funny is how you find out your sexuality, gender identity, and then you realize there were signs before. It always cracks me up when I remember something. That's fair. Yeah. I can't necessarily relate, but I definitely get what you're saying. The cis desire to have boobs? Yeah, very, very cis desire for sure. I came by to drop and say wish everyone have a good day. Yeah, you too, Rose. Thank you. My skirt is going to arrive tomorrow. Let's fucking go. Hype. Hype, 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 hype. B, I love your energy right now. Let's get some of those in the chat if anybody wants to. I can't force anybody to, but I'm gonna just drop those right there. There we go. We need to spread some happiness. I got way too political for a second. I'm sorry about that. The first skirt is wonderful. I actually was wearing a dress earlier, which is out of my nature. Like, it's not that I don't suit dresses. I just don't like them. But, I was wearing one, and yeah, it felt kind of nice. It does go spinny. It does go spinny. My cracking got delayed 15 plus years because I convinced myself it was just oh, I see, V. I see. Fair enough. My family is very hardcore Christians. It was scary to come out as trans femmes to my sisters. Yeah, well, I hope your sisters support you for sure. Oh my god, Iron, I know, right? My entire bro, I know, for real. For real, for real, for real, for real, for real. That shit hurts. I mean, like, honestly, dude, like, fucking, yeah, that's it. That shit hurts for sure. I'll just hide them. Still cis? Yeah, for sure. Elite, you saw my, hashtag, I'm guessing. I've hidden you on my channel, and you're no longer gonna be able to see, like, I won't be able to see your comments, but you can keep talking if you want. I have finally obtained my first blow. Hi, nice, let's go. You made me trans? Thanks, no problem. I got you. I wore a dress for the first time a few weeks ago, and it was great, but I look incredibly high. In the only photo? Were you, like, smoking or something, or? My dad is homophobic, how do I come out? I have a video on that, actually. A 3 to 4 minute video, it's pretty good. It's just called Coming Out on my channel. RBO, yeah, I mean, like, I obviously I'm not gonna answer them anymore. Like, yeah, I want you to stop talking about it. It's just, like, not funny, you know? Amazon the place to buy femme clothes without dealing. I mean, like, you can if you want to. I'm not gonna stop you. But I'm also not gonna, like, detract every conversation into eating instruments. It's just, honestly, it's just stupid. Nothing against you. Not even creative hate comments? Yeah, it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad, bro. I mean, like, you have to take into account that these people that come into my stream and see the hashtag trans tags, they come in here because they want attention. They want to feel like they are better than someone else. And they're probably so used to going into a room where they are not wanted by anybody that is just normal for them. So, like, it might be a shame fetish. It might not be. But either way, they are just not worth the time or effort. And I hope you're still here to hear that, by the way. If you're still commenting, I can't see them. You're just a sad piece of shit. I'm still figuring out if I'm trans. Help. How do I know? And I wasn't referring to anybody in my chat right now. I was talking to the person that I hit earlier, the transphobe. I'm still figuring out if I'm trans. How do I know? I mean, like, I can't tell you how you should know. But I will say, like, if you got to this point where you're, like, trying to figure out if you're trans or not, and you're looking up, am I trans on YouTube or Google and looking up quizzes, that's pretty indicative of not being generally cis. You know, you might not be trans, but you're probably on the right track because it's not a very cis thing to do. I will say that. I'm an idiot. I was 38 minutes back in the video for the past 5 minutes. Minty, that is the biggest issue with YouTube, the chats, by the way, is like people can like accidentally go back in the stream. I've done that before too. Started Spiral Lactone today, you go. Congratulations, Jaden. That's awesome. You have trouble understanding social skills sometimes. All good, all good. I'll give you Arvia, I'll give you a something I learned myself when I was joining in other people's streams. Is like having like a random off-the-cuff joke is one thing, but repeating it a bunch of times when conversations are moving forward does get a little bit tedious. So like just try and like stick with the conversation. You don't have to. If you have something you want to say, then obviously say it. That it's an open conversation here. But yeah, that's my advice. You know what we really need to remember? We live once, one life, one death, and one opportunity to live. True. Thank you, Yuko. Really appreciate your help. I'm glad, Fish, that I can help you out for sure. It's hard for me, but I'm getting better. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I say it out of no vindictiveness, no toxicity behind what I said. Just genuinely trying to help, because I totally get it. Especially like in streams, the dynamic is a little bit different because there's so many people talking sometimes. Being a bigoted person must be awful. I just imagine hating people all the time. Isn't that exhausting? Oh yeah, absolutely. 100%. Spending so much of one's life and time and mental energy to hate on a group of people that isn't even relevant to their life is usually something that is ingrained into them because of their own issues or the way they were brought up. And 90% of the time, it's because of their own issues. And I will tell you one thing. When it comes to bigoted people, I genuinely feel bad for them. Because living one's entire life like that, there would be no greater regret than to be on your deathbed and realize all you did was hate people for no reason, and it did nothing for you or them. We live in a society, true. I'm gonna eat dinner? Yeah, for sure. I'll see you later, Arvio. Enjoy dinner. How long does it take to grow one's hair out? I started 5 months ago, yet I barely have enough for a pixie cut. Totally depends on your genetics. Totally depends on that. Is a problem for the bigot as well? I mean, yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I automatically sent a 500-word message to my dad about coming out and didn't get a response back till 2 days later. He thanked me for blowing the leaves. Most dad response ever. Wallace. So is that like a silent acceptance? Where he's just like, oh, cool. Like, all right, neat. Thanks for blowing the leaves. That is a very dad response for sure. Yeah, they deny evidence. Yeah. And they put the burden. Bigots will put the burden of proof on other groups of people, whereas they never have the actual expectation of proof themselves. They will never, like, actually investigate into facts outside of their bubble. And it only exasperates the issue because of how much propaganda there is. I'd love to get it shoulder length, but my parents, who I'm closet to give me shit about hair every time they see me. I mean, fuck them. Like, yeah, like, if you want long hair, just be like, yo, they did it in the 70s, what are you talking about? Like, if you're not gonna, like, tell them you're trans, just tell them, like, yeah, fuck it. Like, you know, metal all the way, bro. Let's go. It can take months, even, with fast genes. Patience is key, yeah, for sure. A lot of people, default to wigs at the beginning. Yo, it's a funny trans fam. That's me. Hi. Frank, thank you. I appreciate that. When you were brainwashed into being homophobic, I was so sad, and I'm glad I grew out of that phase. Good. Good for you. Yeah. It is brainwash. Yeah. Podcast suggestion, the transgender. I mean, I've kind of considered doing a podcast before. People have asked me to do it many times, but I probably wouldn't. Kind of sounds like we are hating on the school system a little bit. I'm not sure about that. That's not part of the conversation necessarily. The worst part for me so far seems to be the voice, because my voice is so deep that it seems impossible to get a fem voice. It's likely not possible. If you actually... Did it glitch? Yeah, it's the YouTube video that's glitching right now. So, as far as voice feminization goes, no matter how deep your voice is, you can still get it to a female range. Like, take into account, there are some cis women out there with deep voices, but still sound female. You can still get to that range at the very least. But that being said, most of the depth to your voice is because of resonance. And to get a female voice, you learn how to manage that resonance. I have seen some trans femmes, specifically one person that I'll reference right now, a YouTube creator that did voice training tutorials probably about 7 years ago now. And this specific creator was a radio spokesperson with an incredibly deep voice. And her voice, after feminization, was fucking immaculate. So, like, that is proof that you can still achieve it if you put in the time. Yeah, it can make a huge difference for sure. My parent kept complaining about my hair growing out, but then their favorite actors are like Jason Momoa and Keanu Reeves. Yeah. See, Delta Century, mine is YouTube. Or, sorry, UKWX on YouTube. Oh, what is her channel? Sorry, you're talking about the voice creator. Oh, God, I don't know. God, I would have to find her again. I would have to find her again. It's been a while. So, yeah, some parents use their kids as extensions to their own identity. Basically, it's a selfish thing if they want you to cut your hair. That's the TLDR of it. You want a bob cut like your mom? Do it. Can you give us a tip, resonance tip, please? I mean, the videos I made are probably the best thing to go to. But the one advice I give to people wanting to feminize their voice is, like, there is resources out there that will help you achieve it. But you need, listen, this is the most difficult part. You need to be willing to record your voice and listen to it, which fucking sucks, and I get that. I hated it too. But it is the most important element if you're going to do it by yourself. And even if you got a voice teacher, you would still need to do it because of how much work this takes. It's how hot being gendered is. Yeah, true. When I sang, I would sing in the deep bass of a singing voice. Now I can talk in a rather feminine voice. Good. Hi, Yuko. Thank you again for the content. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad that you like my content for sure. I quite enjoy making it. My next video is going to be a memes video again. And that's going to come out on Saturday. So I hope that that'll be decent. Putting a lot of work into that one. And then the next one after that is going to be another experimental video. Like, my trans history video was quite experimental. And I'll be doing another experimental video, not in the same light as a history video. I woke up in the middle of the night, but wanted to pop in and say hi. Hello, hi, hope you're doing well. You don't want to record your voice? I know, it fucking sucks. It actually does. Like, trust me when I say, like, have a pillow nearby, because you're gonna want to scream into that bitch and bite it. It fucking sucks recording your own voice and having listened to it too. But here's the reason why you want to do it. Is because, like, if you're trying to achieve a more feminine voice, a more feminine sound, you need that objective feedback, and you need to be like, critical of how you sound. You need to be critiquing yourself in an objective light. And it never gets easier listening to your voice. I'll say that for sure. But, I will say that when you're doing it, you should save the best sound files. Because when you save the best sound files, there is a huge benefit to having that saved and starting your next session using that sound file. Because what usually happens is, in a training session, if you get progress, you just fucking lose it by the day after, because there's so much small technical aspects that you can't really wrap your mind around because it's very obscure in the body how this happens. So like the best thing to do is to lean into your ears. Like your ears are your best tool when trying to achieve a passable female voice. Because your muscles, like muscle memory, will get your voice to sounding like it was before if you imitate your own voice. Here's an example. Let's say I did a voice training session and I had 50 voice clips and I saved one that sounded the most feminine. Well, the next day, if I imitated my voice from that sound file, my muscle memory would go straight to making my sound like that. Whereas if I wasn't listening to that sound clip, I wouldn't be able to get there, and if I did, I wouldn't know I got there. The major fuck up happened to human ears to make it where voices sound different in recordings. That's a whole different thing. I mean, an alternative is to play a comfort game or scream into a pillow. It's up to you. Yours sounds a little bit more healthy. Seattle Voice Lab do free group sessions. Cool, that's good, that's good. I wish I could super chat, but I'm broke. That's fine. I only talk out loud if I absolutely have to. I don't think I could do that. I mean, I totally get it. I totally get it. I can't force you to do it. It just helps a lot. Like, I would say that that's the core element of practice. I would say that for sure. Do you think LGBTQ is used for, in the VTuber community, like straight VTubers acting gay for views? Sorry if the question is uncomfortable. I mean, I think that's like I think that it's a very disingenuous thing to expect of people. Like, I won't say that there's people that don't do it, but if you think it's a massive issue, then absolutely not. Like, you have to understand that being LGBTQ doesn't instantly get you a pat on the back in the streamer community. In fact, it'll just send hate your way. So why would someone put themselves in the line of fire if they're not actually representing that community? Like, it's a very disingenuous thing to ask. And I can only imagine that there's some damage that you have experienced to make you think that. And I don't say that to be vexing. I just can't imagine how your mind would get to that point where you think of people actually do that. I honestly hate hearing my voice, even without recording it first. I 100% get that. Delta Century, thank you so much for the Prime, by the way. Thank you. It helps a lot. Hey, Psychic. Nice to see you. I also finally came out as trans femme to my GF and one of my best friends in the first day of the year. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it puts a target on my back, for sure. Like, yeah, most people don't want to be seen as that if they're straight, for sure. As a voice actor of 3+ years, I still wince a little here in my own auditions. Now about to start femme training, it's gonna suck. Yeah, it's so difficult. Like, there's like, so, dysphoria is one thing, and then like, just hearing the awkward transition from like your original voice to the new voice is just painful too. That I hated it so much. I'm kind of sick, which makes my voice even deeper. Yeah, that's one issue that I've kind of not really worked past yet. Is like, if I get like extremely sick, it's hard for me to use my femme voice. Like, I usually just won't use it. Or I'll use a much deeper voice. I finally came out as trans femme to my GF and one of my best friends in the first day of the year. Congratulations, Yuxu. I hope that went well. You can get hate for admitting you're straight by other straight people. The internet is weird. I doubt that. I don't see why a straight person would hate another straight person for being straight. The internet's weird. I'll agree with you on that one. But that is the concept that I can't really fathom. Be at 3, thanks for the $5. Thank you. Totally agree. As a trans woman, I never knew when I'll face discrimination. Yeah, it's pretty thick out there for sure. There's a lot of people that are very shitty, and you only realize how shitty people really are once you become like a part of a minority. Like, I didn't realize how much privilege I actually had before transitioning. Like, my view of the world pre-transition is completely fucking different as opposed to what I actually see now. I'm currently dying in bed because people go on flights while sick and my voice is a lot deeper than normal. That sucks, Violet. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you get better soon. Joe Cat got lots of hate for being straight. Really? He got hate for being straight, basically. Oh, that's so dumb. I remember seeing that. Like, he stopped making content, right? I thought that it was, like, more because he deserved, yeah, he deserved none of that hate for sure. He had to permanently leave the internet. That's so dumb. Man, that makes our community look really fucking bad, if that's actually the case. This may be out of place here, but if you plan on streaming games, Baldur's Gate 3 is a great game. I agree. I actually streamed Baldur's Gate 3 quite a bit, but I got bored of it. It was amazing to feel that there was a lot of love too. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, like, it's unfortunate. Joe Cat was like, I still remember watching all of his D&D videos back when. Actually, my Makoda is the one that introduced his content to me. I kind of like had a moment of mourning for him when he got so badly abused on the internet that he'd leave. I didn't get the entire story behind it, but I knew it was some whack up shit. I apologize for the question. I don't mean to come off that way. Thank you for letting me know how I sounded and taking the time to educate me. Yeah, no problem. I mean, like, I'm not mad at you or anything. Like, I wasn't trying to be, like, vexing or anything. Just so you know. But I'm, like, you're coming from the right place, and that's good. Your Twitch was lagging? Okay. I hope that's not on my internet. It was so bad that people were sending hate to his family, too, from what I heard. I know! And you know what the scariest thing is? Is, like, as a content creator that is trans, I have to accept that, like, that is a risk that I have to, like, deal with. So, like, I make sure to, like, you know, my family's safe and stuff, and they're relatively, like, off-grid. But, like, it's a fucking scary, dude. Like, the internet's wild. The real questions here, pancakes or waffles? I would have to say pancakes, honestly. I love some fluffy pancakes. Shit's too good, you know? Also, Thomas, thank you for the $5. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Crepes are good, too, for sure. Didn't finish I'm in hell right now? That's fair. Hey, Green Demon, how you doing? I haven't been hate called yet for being trans femme. However, I get looks from everyone and how tall I am. It makes me not want to date. Avoid the giantess fetishes. I mean, yeah, that's, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Sorry, I'm drinking coffee. If I seem like I kind of, like, derailed for a second there, it's like, I like tall women, so, you know, I kind of feel bad with that one, but, not that I'm, yeah, anyway. Zesty, hi. Did you know there's a species of spiders that lives almost entirely underwater by trapping a bubble of air in its web around its abdomen? That's crazy. I hope you're able to make preparations for that sort of hate mob. It's scary out there, yeah. I have, like, relative preparations for when I get death threats and stuff. But I've kind of accepted that's part of the risks. And I'm not going to stop doing what I love doing because of some shitty people out there. Basically, like, if someone wants to, like, try and kill me, then, like, all I can say is, like, come find me and we'll sort it out. Maybe I die, maybe I don't know. But I think that people talk a lot, right? I'm never gonna stop making content, and I'll never stop doing what I love to do. They'll never make me stop doing that. So after 10 minutes, I finally finished painting first nail. Fuck yeah, let's go. You're still here, I am. Hey Airhead, nice to see you. Hello, just found you on YouTube recently. It's been helpful. I'm glad you like my content, for sure. You need a support pet helps? I have a cat. My cat's amazing. You have 2 trans in my class, so socially transitioning will be fun. Yeah, fair. I don't know about hearing you read my chat comments gives me a huge dopamine boost. Yeah, for sure. Yuko has powers to avoid things like that. I do, yeah. I mean, like, one of the biggest benefits I have is I don't live in America. So, like, let me get this, let me put this into perspective, right? The reason why I have the level of confidence that I do is because, first of all, I would rather be dead than not doing what I love to do, and that's making content and streaming and stuff like that. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life, period. And also, like, I would legitimately be I would rather be dead than not do this, right? Also, I live in Canada, so if someone really wants to come kill me, they have to come to Canada, not bring a gun that they have, find one here, and then find me, and then try and do that, but that's just not gonna happen. The type of person that wants to go out of their way to do that so bad is likely the most pathetic, pitiable person that you can find. I am not afraid of them. That's extreme, yeah, for sure. It's like people go out of their way to be hypocritical. Owned by Panda, thanks to the following over here. Like a support goat or a support cougar? Yeah, I'll just have a support cougar. Just 3 of them. Your Wi-Fi is being stupid. I'm sorry to hear that. Yuko, can you do a really thick Canadian accent? Oh god, I mean, the stereotypical Canadian accent is like, East Coast, Newfoundland, but I'm not a Newfoundland person. Is swatting not a thing in Canada? I mean, not necessarily, but like, at the same time, yes. You can pull it off basically anywhere, but we don't have, like, hardcore SWAT here, and they're not near as aggressive, so it's not near as risky. But that's also a thing I have to accept, is like, yeah, I might just have pizza show up at my house, or like, get swatted one day, but it's still something I accept. Miguel, thanks for the follow. It's over here. That's me, I'm owned by Panda. Cool, 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 cool. Canadian SWAT teams actually checks the house before invading. Yeah, Canada has some pretty strict approaches to the policing, so even like swatting, they wouldn't just knock down your door, you know? I live in Texas. I hate my little 16-pound... Oh, you have your... Wait. And I have my little 16-pound cat soon. Son? That's cool. They're not real SWAT teams, no. Mother? That's fine. Well, we don't have SWAT. We have RCMP emergency team, exactly. Fellow Canadian trans girl here. I've been out for a few months and plan to start E. When I turn 16 in July, any tips for HRT in Ontario? So, I mean, I guess, like, to acquire HRT in Canada, if you have a family doctor, any family doctor in Canada is obligated to give you treatment for HRT. They can't, like, deny that. But if you don't have a family doctor, then there are gender-affirming clinics you can reach out to. Now, you say you're already going to start it soon. So I would say, like, if you're starting HRT, start trying to find groups of people that are like-minded. Like, if it's Trans Academy on VRChat, that's a great place. There's Discords. But, like, finding a community of people that can support you and can help you learn and not feel alone is going to be one of the most important things. Also, by the way, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. How much of your fan base is Canadian? There's so many of us. It's about, so, my Canadian, so I actually have percentages on YouTube. So it's about like 85% Americans that watch my content, about 5% Canadian, and then the rest is from like elsewhere, spread out. Ever since I moved to Australia, the sense of ease I've had, not having to worry about everyone's gun is immense. Yeah, I imagine so. America is like scary as fuck, dude. Like it's actually legitimately scary. Hey, unlucky one day. Swatting is insane as an Australian. The equivalent division of police is rarely used. And you couldn't just get them active by lying over the phone. Yeah, that's the same thing in Canada, too. Like, they're not gonna... In Canada, they're not gonna take unprecedented claims of potentially bad behavior to the degree of which America would. Because we don't have that much of a threat here, especially where I live. Luna, bye. Thanks for the follow. Nice over here. I want to talk in trans communities, but I have way too much anxiety to engage it with anyone. I mean, like, that's understandable. Honestly, I was so fucking shy when I first started transitioning. I still am relatively shy, if I'm being completely honest. UK viewer, hi, Espen, nice. Even without the guns, London can get wild. Thankfully, don't live there, fair. Being the 5% beat Canadian UK viewer, Andrew Tate, there you go. America is so scary, yeah. I visited America, I think it was Texas, for a vacation a long time ago. That was with my, like, past girlfriend, and it was, like... Yeah, it was kind of scary, man. It was kind of scary. Like, they say it's, like, the land of the free and shit, but it felt, like, super, like, authoritarian. It was really weird. It was just a very weird experience, you know? Yeah. What province? I mean, like, I'm not gonna, like, dox myself, Goblin. Skirko Spinny? Fuck yeah, let's go. I walk outside and hear gunshots one after the other some days. America's fucking... What the hell? That's crazy. Here in Canada, like, you don't hear gunshots ever. It's great. Hey, Nikki. Hope you're doing well. I have escaped the Matrix. I am now Gigatrans. Nice. America is the land of the free for the white, cis, and straight men. Yeah, I guess so, right? And even then, it's not necessarily free. Talking in this chat is one anxiety step forward. I didn't chat for 2 streams. Oh, that's cool, Maker. I'm glad that you're taking that step for sure. I'm glad I can be the type of person that makes you feel comfortable to do that, honestly. Where are trans women often found? I've been needing one. Wow, the way you were, that was something. I mean, a lot of us are introverts, but it depends on where you live, right? I don't know. Thank God I don't hear gunshots at night, right? That's what I'm saying. I hear gunshots every night and it warms my heart. That's wild. That's wild. Here in Germany, I only saw guns like 4 times on police officers. Fair. Like, they don't even have them like holstered, or... I know a trans woman in Denmark and they were on a wait list for HRT and have been for 5 years. Yeah, one of the people that were they were a mod in my Discord and they waited like 7 years to get their HRT, which is fucking wild.
Hi, how are you?
As a Texan, I can confirm it's horrible. Yeah, I don't imagine it's very comfortable living there. My you don't know me, but I know you moment was because I was what the fuck? Jesus Christ, have some chill. Do you think people have crushes and I don't know, annoying, like orange annoying? I don't know. Land of the free from the British. They can be commonly found in craters. Okay. How much does estrogen cost? I live in Alberta. So the cost of estrogen is going to vary on the type that is given to you, be it pills, shots, etc., the dosage, and the brand. And then, well, like, as well, if you take progesterone on top of that, it gets even more expensive. For romantic reasons, that's why I need one. I mean, I kind of understood why. I would say, again, not worded perfectly, but, like, I don't know. Like, it's a matter of where you live. Like, I can't really, I don't know. I'm not, all I can, look, don't come to a VTuber to ask where you can find someone to date. I am not a dating site. I am not Grindr, okay? I just get, like, an application or something. I don't know. Figure it out yourself, okay? I'm not gonna help you with that. I don't give a shit. Like, and don't say, where can I find one? Oh my god, it sounds so, like, objectifying. I'm a rebel. Everyone always thinks I come from elsewhere. Fair enough. Probably around 190. So, like, here's what I pay. I pay about 500 every 3 months. That's for progesterone, blockers, and estro. But the progesterone is the most expensive part. It was about like 200 a month for just the estrone blockers. Hey, Iko, I told my best friend I was trans and she is too. Fuck yeah, let's go. Cool. My doctor did a blood test, was about to give me HRT. Then I said I wasn't ready yet. I feel bad for people who have to wait so long. Yeah, it's difficult for sure. I got very lucky. Like, I only had to wait like a month to get on mine. And yeah, I was just super lucky with the family doctor I got into. But some people having to wait like years in other countries, it's crazy. Your spirolactone is free? Yeah, I should honestly, there is a service I can go to that will pay for mine, and I should probably do that. Yeah, a month really isn't that bad. You live pretty close to Canada, Washington State, nice. You used to live in California and gunshots weren't common, but they weren't rare either. I got used to hearing police siren every like 2 hours. Haven't heard police sirens or gunshots once here. Honestly, Australia seems like a nice place to be. One place, okay, here. If I were to move anywhere in the world, like unironically, if I were to move anywhere in the world, I would move to fucking Scotland. Because Scotland is the chillest looking place ever. I know a few people in Scotland, and someone sends me pictures every now and then, and they've told me about it. It's like, not corporatized, it's super fucking chill. I would move to Scotland, that's where I would go. Hands down. I've even considered it. I heard gunshots a few days ago, and oh, that's in Canada, that's scary as fuck. It took you 2.5 hours? Brandon, what? Jesus Christ, how? Did you just, like, mug someone for it? I'm really scared for my mother. She is a lesbian. And you know Texas is Texas, so I'm really worried. Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, Scotland. Chunky in Scotland forever. Scotland's so fucking cool. I really want to move there one day. It's cold and wet, but I do hear it's okay up north. It is pretty good up north, yeah. It's very safe up here, for sure. Living in, like, northern Canada is probably one of the safest places you can be. Pros of Scotland, it's Scotland. Cons of Scotland, it's part of the UK. I mean, I don't even care it's part of the UK, man. Like, Scotland's just fucking gorgeous. It's such a nice place to be. But you know what? This has been a great stream. I'm probably gonna, like, dip for a bit and finish this memes video because I am swamped with this project and I want to get that done before Saturday. And then I'll be releasing a experimental video after that, probably. I'm not 100% committed to that yet. But thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate the company and conversation. I appreciate the time spent in the stream. If you weren't part of the conversation, I appreciate being here as well, is what I'm saying. Yeah, thank you all for being here, and until next time, I wish you the best. Also, I'm gonna get some food, because I am genuinely famished right now, so yeah. Until next time, thanks for dropping in, and hello, Obamium. First time chat, nice to see that. First time chat as well. Isha, thank you. Zimonko, thanks for the Prime. Thank you so much for that. It does help a lot. Yeah, I'm kind of famished right now. I'm kind of getting, like, jittery. I don't want to bring that energy to stream. Also, I'm swamped as fuck. I have, like, so much more work to do with this video, so yeah, I'll catch you later. Look forward to seeing you in the next streams, and thanks again for the company to each and every one of you. I wish you all the best. Hell yeah. All right, I'll catch you later, okay? All right. Bye.